What's up, guys? Welcome to game 3 of GBrothers P versus Definitely Not Russian. Definitely Not Russian really has shown his massive stones, his man stones, in this set of battles by picking Massilia. And this battle, he's just going to go balls out, man. He has taken Roxolani. So, GBrothers P had the first pick. He decided to pick Rome since he wants to win this tournament. And in return, hold on 1 second, you guys. I just want to make sure that because I'm going to be playing Iraklis in this 4 GMT. Yeah, that's fine. Fine with me. So, definitely not Russian. Instead of picking something like a Boya or something, it was like if I'm going to lose, I'm not playing this tournament to win. I'm playing this tournament to have fun. So he was like, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go Roxolani. So the Roxolani and nomadic factions have decent rules. I mean, a decent bit of leeway in order to give them kind of an upper edge and make this a level playing field, so to speak. So first of all, he decided to ban Evocati and Hastati. That is definitely not Russian. Decided to ban them. And in return, GBrothers has banned Sarmatian Horsemen and Sarmatian Noble Lancers, or what was it called? Sarmatian Horsemen and Sarmatian Royal Lancers. So the rules for the nomads is that you have a max 8 of the same unit and max 6 horse archers. Now, if I was definitely not Russian, it would be a no-brainer for me to simply ban Balearic Slingers and Auxiliary Syrian Archers. Because then you have no skirmish threat. Okay, sure, if he decides to unban one unit, then you have all of your cavalry options available. So really, I don't know why he decided to ban Evocati and Hastati. They don't really pose much of a threat to the incredible nomadic shock cavalry. Here, the Sarmatian riders charging in. Not really sure why. He's gonna wedge it up and then try and go for a balls out charge. I kind of respect that, but that's just not going to work. He's used Draco with the Sarmatian Horsemen, destroying the bracing abilities of these legionary cohorts, and look at the amount of damage they're taking. But he needs to pull back these noble horse archers because otherwise the steppe auxiliary Syrian archers, why are they not firing? Pretty strange. Pretty strange that the auxiliary Syrian archers are not firing. One of the Balearic Slingers are firing. Draco was used a bit too early, but he has used it again. He's charging in with Steppe Noble Lancers. Dogs are being poured in, but the armored horse archers will actually do okay, I guess, against the dogs. Legionary cohort down to 89 men, and over here as well, the Triarii being charged by Steppe armored lances. Triarii braced, charged by Steppe Noble Lancers. Steppe Noble Lancers not going to do well. They're not really sure why he's decided to charge them. He should pull through and then attack the auxiliary Syrian archers. Pulling through in this case would be perfectly legal because the legionary cohort got flattened. He has the tools for winning, but if you're going to go with Roxolani, I mean, it just seems like he wasn't prepared on winning this game when he picked Roxolani. He could easily win this game. You know, did you guys see the amount of damage those armored horse archers and noble horse archers caused? Sure, the dogs will eat some of them up, but he'll have more than enough units left. He shouldn't be charging into Triarii and stuff. He should instead just like this Steppe armored lancer. It caught some of the Balearic Slingers, caught some of the Syrian archers. Should be pouring around, charging in, destroying the enemy skirmishers, and then he has a very good chance of winning this. Legionary cohort going to get rear charged by the Steppe armored lancers. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to explain the army builds to you guys, but suffice to say, he brought 6 horse archers, and then he brought a mix of Steppe noble lancers and Steppe armored lancers. Now these armored horse archers are going to take the brunt of these auxiliary Syrian archers. Not really sure why. He should be pulling these guys back, and he should be charging in, flattening the troops, and then charging into the auxiliary Syrian archers. And not charging into Triarii. See, these are all big mistakes that can definitely... he doesn't really need to be making these mistakes at all. Use your increased maneuverability to your advantage. Charge around the Triarii and then hit the Balearic Slingers. Then you have all the skirmish support in the world to win you this game. GBrothers P for sure is scrambling right now. Noble horse archers here, getting too close to the enemy Balearic Slingers, can honestly just charge into these. Oh, these are Triarii, so yeah, don't charge into them. Because honestly, GBrothers didn't bring a proper army. He brought Evocati, sure, he brought some armored legionaries. That's a very smart. Actually, armored legionary is very good. But he should have brought some cavalry. definitely should have brought some cavalry, because Roxolani have a lot of shock troops, and then shock troops, when they're pulling back, can take a lot of damage from melee cavalry chasing after them. There's a big hole here. You need to shove this Sarmatian rider in that big gaping hole, and he's going to do it. If he can, then he still has a chance of winning, because then he can destroy Syrian archers and Balearic slingers, and then there'd only be a couple of skirmishers left. And as long as he... Oh, what is he doing? Oh my god. Why? Why? Pull around, flank around. Lots of opportunities going missing. Chiaria going to take a few casualties here. Should pull through with the Steppe Noble Lancers. Charging into the Balearic Slingers. That's a good move. And here, Legionary Cohort about to get flattened by a full-strength Steppe Noble Lancer. Okay, at least the Sarmatian rider is still alive. And Armored Legionary is going to take a lot of damage, because they have their backs turned. Full-strength Steppe Noble... well, 60-unit Steppe Noble Lance is still alive. You know, I still think he's got a huge chance here. Charge in, yes, remove the bracing, then pour through, and then destroy the Syrian archers. That's the only way he can win this, but he still has enough units to win him this game. For sure he does. Charge through with the Steppe Noble Lances there. Pull through. He's not going to pull through. He's going to pull back, and then the Sarmatian riders are going to take a lot of damage there. Yeah, I wouldn't really risk my general at this point, but the Noble Horse General is taking a lot of damage. He's staying in range. Again, these are all very easy mistakes to not make. But even still, yeah, this game's over. He had plenty of opportunities to win this game, I think. Plenty of opportunities. But he chose not to seize the day. And he's not going to win this then. Yeah, Armored Horse Archer is going to die. General recently died. Game's over. And at the end of the day, the Romans have more than enough skirmish support to win them this game. He popped Draco at the wrong time, should have popped Draco at the right time, and then should have charged through the front line of Armored Legionaries with his Steppe Noble Lancers, and then could have just destroyed the skirmish line. Even if he lost almost all of his Steppe Noble Lancers in that process, he would have had more than enough skirmish support to win in the game. I think that's just my opinion. You guys let me know, because this is kind of an interesting game. Let me know what other mistakes he made, or if he made if I'm wrong in what I'm saying. I don't think I am. The mistakes are pretty apparent. And the Armored Horse Archer is wavering. GBrothers pretty comfortably takes game 3. It was a challenge against Rome, but a challenge that could have easily been won by the Roxolanians if definitely not Russian A removed the skirmishers by just banning them, and B by removing the skirmishers by using his shock cavalry better. But he didn't do either of those, and that's why he has lost. It's not at all... I don't think it was him using... I don't think at all that the Roxolani were a poor choice. I think they were a very smart choice. Maybe something like a Royal Scythia would have been a better choice. Maybe. That said, the execution was the problem for definitely not Russian. So close victory for GBrothers. He moves on to round 2. Congratulations to GBrothers. Some very, very interesting matches this set of matches were. And it has been my pleasure to watch and commentate, and hope you guys enjoyed this. Stay tuned for more. Peace.